course I, the most impure of any sort of woman, at this point in the ceremony for the dead, just fall forward and begin vomiting jewels onto the mirror before me as the mire that supposedly birthed me begins creeping up to swallow me whole, incense still clutched to be offered in between my forefinger and thumb. Decaying Gegenschein dripping down my thighs, a credence surface for the confirmation of some sort of sartorial lust. Caught the eyes of my reflection, and we both understood the need to dissolve in order to survive, to shift shapes. My body becomes a flat blue arc, then a half-sphere, static in its Empyrean tendencies, decadently reactionary in its sorrow. After an afternoon spent watching the embroidery of the revolution being undone, I go home just to shiver and scratch myself. And I'm remembering a recording of you reading in what I know is a huge space, and in front of what I can feel is a lot of people, and I know we'll never be able to talk again. First, let me guide your eyes back to the humid, still color of the heat, the sleepy way we greeted, and a rose opened wide enough to make the concavity before your heart ache. And nothing happened. The asphalt is taut and bleached, and we live in stucco, finding pieces of concrete in the dirt, layers of manchas of oil bruising the driveway, tears of juniper, the raw Saturday brightness of pink zote soap. And at night we float in a glummox stasis, thick with demons. And the last thing we see is a starry sky of asbestos, elbow deep and curved back, and rows of stars coming towards us like panic attacks. And fluorescent lights hang above me as intimately as the bones in my arm. All the trees are to die soon at the same time. I am ugly here. Never will I be a hand, coy with uñas holding a rose, dismembered on tiptoe wearing tight jeans, or an angle of cement laying with the river. The jacaranda that stains the windshield will never share its beauty with me. An almost bleak uncertainty, a giddy blindness. And it will be convoluted and casual, and the deaths of our enemies will begin with sighs, and cigarettes rubbed out and into the dust, and we'll all get used to holding broken objects certain ways, and some of us will do bad things, like press ourselves against those who did not wish to be pressed. It will be boring.